Dear partners, my name is Lucia, and I would like to introduce the ISIC platform, especially its core, the NCDB system, and the online issuing module. GTS Alive has been doing ISTC card-related business for a long time. Its main activities are license providing, card ordering process, card issuing, and related activities. All such activities are very demanding on evidence and work with information. That's why GTS Alive is developing the ISIC platform, a collection of custom systems which enable working with really low costs. The proof of efficiency is that GTS has been awarded as the top performing ISIC license authority in the world for 5 of the past 6 years. The school makes an order consisting of individual entries such as new ISIC card, new IT card, card revalidation stamp, and so on. The orders are the main communication channel with the NCDB system. NCDB is able to process most orders automatically, and the school gains benefits for ordering online. Orders can also be made by the license authority on behalf of the school, but it's not a desired way. One of the most usual operative problems is passing photos to the license authority. Schools are encouraged to attach photos directly to the order through NCDB, and the institution can gain benefits from using the automated system. But there are other ways of attaching a photo in case an institution requires it. The photos can be sent by email or other electronic media such as CD or flash disk. It is also possible to send photos by ordinary post. NCDB also keeps record for all photos in card owner's evidence, and photos are automatically attached if possible. Let's try to make a card order. The school staff logs into the NCDB. And they can see their portion of NCDB. As a school staff, I create a new card order and name it, for example, Winter 2009. Now I add a card for an existing student. I search him into the school evidence by name. I pick the validity start date. And I choose the card holder photo because I want to earn some benefit points. Let's add another card entry. Now a new IT card for a new teacher. We have to create the person first. And the rest is the same. By the way, institutions that are able of electronic export of students can create the order by importing right from an exported datasheet and photo archive. When I'm satisfied with the order, I can send it to the license authority. License authority staff logs in. Here I can see the orders. Orders passed to the license authority should be verified, and photos have to be completed or edited. The sample order had photos already attached, so we can proceed to editing them. Now we can export all unedited photos from sent orders. Photos are resized and cropped in an external tool and afterwards imported back. you can see the order was automatically marked completed, which means that there's nothing missing. When there are enough completed orders, I make them ready for processing by the Personalizing Center. Personalizing Center is an organization or organizing unit responsible for cards printing. If a license authority owns an appropriate card printer, Personalizing Center might be just another role for the same license authority's people. Before cards are passed to the Personalizing Center for printing, the numbers are assigned to them automatically from your license ranges by their purpose. Assigning license numbers isn't a nightmare anymore. Let's try to make the order ready for processing. As you can see, we do not have serial numbers for processing card. So I just add new ranges obtained from the central license authority. Now, let's try again. Okay, cards are now ready for processing, and hence we are using a supported card printer. Card data were automatically passed to it. For cards printing, we use the Card5 Vision program in GTS Alive. That is a world leader among softwares for design, printing and encoding plastic cards. Due to its direct conjunction to the NCDB, working with him is easy and also really fast. Let's therefore open the file of our draft card. In the center of the screen, there is a prepared design of our card. On the right side, we can edit the properties of individual elements of the card. As we can see, the NCDB automatically and without any further settings loaded the necessary data for printing, including a photograph of the holder. Individual fields are directly connected to the database, and without any problems we can add additional fields or modify the existing ones. For example, photos can be set automatically detect faces or stretch the photo to the clearly defined border. For the purposes of this presentation, let's go again to the draft card and glimpse how the loading of a contactless chip works. In conjunction with the NCDB, Card5 itself allows getting the chip numbers, which may be used by partners, e.g. in public transport for the sale of student tickets, that enables just to attach the card reader and the seller will know immediately whether the card is authentic or not. During the printing process, the chip number is stored in the database. It is even possible to select details, such as whether to save in decimal or hexadecimal system. Now let's go to the printing process itself. We check whether this is a contactless smart card in order to get the chip number. Then we select number of records we want to print. In our case, we print them all. With clicking on OK, the printing process will start and data are sent to the attached printer. For cards personalizing, we use the printer Fargo HDP 600, but there is no problem in using other types of printers as well. The card is drawn from the input tray, where it is cleaned from any impurities and then moved to the reader. The number of the chip is retrieved and stored in a database. The color is applied on the transfer film and at a high temperature is then baked into the cards. The last step is lamination of the card with laminated holographic foil. Throughout the whole process, the display on the printer shows what action is being carried out. As can be seen, the chip numbers are saved in the database and the order can be executed from the NCDB. In the past, the whole process of cards production lasted more than a week. Different, ineffective exports had to be done. These were sent to a personalizing center, which had to load them into their software. After the addition of numbers to the chip, a personalizing center had to send back another set, and this had to be imported again and tediously added. Thanks NCDB is printing the cards a question of a minute, which particularly appreciate the schools for which the cards we produce. After printing, the results are fetched to the NCDB just by one click, and card orders are automatically marked as processed, and cards are created in the evidence. Accounting is another task that is heavily automated by NCDB. The NCDB way of accounting support enables cooperation with any invoicing system. When orders are processed, aggregated invoicing data are exported for accounting. Accounting department prepares the invoices either by importing the invoicing data or by simple copy and paste. Invoice numbers are then imported back to the NCDB, so the school and local authority can see the invoices in the NCDB evidences. Let's have a look on how accounting works. First, I export accounting data, then I complete data from the real invoices, and I import the sheet back. Now we can see the invoice in the NCDB.